Good day, Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for the 11th of July to the 17th of July. So this is a general reading, and you need to just look at your sun, your moon, your Venus, and your rising. So we see where this reading takes us to, Aquarius, and what is the message that Spirit has for you. Okay, the first card up is Daughter Spirit, and it's in reverse. So some of you could be feeling a disconnect with yourselves spiritually. You could be feeling as though you can't really commit to anything right now. You're not sure where it is that you want to be. What is it that you're about? You've also got the first chakra, Archangel Michael, in reverse. As you can see that in reverse. And you also have the door to romance in reverse. So a lot of discontentment. And it's actually, even though the cards are in reverse, it's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, people get concerned about that. It's just about where you are and what you're going through right now. It's about where your focus is. So right now, some of you could be feeling very disconnected, like I said, when it comes to spiritual matters. You may be needing to have to literally rein yourself in to create this balance. Because you must know an Aquarius person is very much a humanitarian, always out there helping everybody else and doing things for other people. But Aquarius, you do need to also look after your own spiritual self. You need to look after your higher self. And you cannot neglect certain aspects of yourself because you're getting caught up in other things. But what's coming across right now is that you are focusing on other things. You're not focusing on the love and the spiritual aspects of yourself. Your focus is elsewhere. And we see that you do need to balance this about yourself. You need to not be so emotional about things. You need to calm down a bit. You need to be a bit more rational. You need to be a bit more direct with where it is that you want to be. Underneath Daughter Spirit, you've got the Emperor, you've got the Judgment in reverse, and you've got the Two of Swords. And underneath Archangel Michael, you've got the Ten of Swords, you've got the Five of Swords, and you've got the King of Swords. And underneath Daughter Romance, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups, and the Fool. So King of Swords could be yourself. This is air energy, so you're looking at Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Could be a reflection of yourself, could be in your chart. Emperor energy, we're generally looking at Aries there. But what I do see coming through as well is you could have a Pisces female person in your space. You could also have an Aries person in your space. Also Virgo in your space. We see that coming through. So some of you dealing with this, you know, you really do need to rise above whatever's going on in your space, whatever's going on with you, whatever is disturbing your spirit right now. And you have to be very calm about things, and you have to make a very rational decision about things. Some of you could have been very hasty in decision making previously. You could have been very harsh with other people. You could have also been not wanting to be in a partnership, and we see that some of you could have been very cold about not wanting to commit to a partnership. We see that some of you may not have wanted to commit to something, even on a spiritual level. You did not want to make this kind of commitment. Maybe it was in joining an organization or being part of a group effort or doing something, but on a spirit level, you did not want to commit to anything with anybody. However, what is coming through here is that you are lacking the stability in your life, and you need to have the stability, Aquarius, where you need to have this grounding. Some of you could be feeling very betrayed by others. You could be feeling this betrayal, this confrontation, and needing to draw upon this King of Swords energy where you have to stand up and fight for yourself. And you're going towards this energy of confrontation. So you need to be very aware of that. We see that with this Daughter Romance, you know, you're not really focusing on the love in your life. You're not wanting to be romantically involved. It's more so you rather focus on getting your financials in order, sorting things like that out. Some of you could have people from the past coming into your present, and these could be new relationships for you. Some of you could be stepping into new situations and unknown situations for yourself, and it's almost as though you do know that you have everything that you need. You have all the skills that you need, the wisdom that you need. Some of you could be looking at getting involved in a new relationship, maybe a business partnership or so, but your focus seems to be more on getting your financials in order. It's almost as though you don't want to be stuck in a situation where you are not you know, you are not financially secure. That seems to be what's coming through here. Some of you are wanting to make some choices, but there's this, and get involved in a relationship, could be a new business opportunity or some kind of financial profitable opportunity for yourself, but you are having to deal with conflict about that. And even as you're looking forward to your situations, conflict seems to be happening around you right now, Aquarius, and as you're going towards that, and you need to be very mindful of that. You've got the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, Six of Swords, the Tower, Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords twice in your reading, and you have got the Sun. Lovely card to have in your reading. I always feel like the Sun just, you know, such a beautiful, bright energy card, and it just tends to, you know, brighten up stuff, even though there seems to be a bit of confrontation that you guys might be dealing with. I do apologize if the cards seem a little dark. We've been having so much of load shedding, and trying to manage to get all of my videos uploaded at the right time has been a bit of a challenge for me. Okay, hope this is a bit brighter, better. Okay, you see, going forward, Aquarius, there's been a lot of balancing. Some of you are really been waiting for things to turn around for you. There's been balancing, you having to balance a lot of things. What could have most probably happened with a lot of you is that you took on a bit too much, and what you really do need to look at is just balancing your situations. Don't handle more than you can. Just take on maybe 2 items, concentrating on 2 items in your life. And you have decided to get rid of 2 items, which is the Daughter Spirit and Daughter Romance. So it's like you're not even wanting to focus on that. So maybe re-look at what is it. You're just wanting to focus on your financials, but you can actually focus on something else as well, not just on one aspect of your life. We see that some of you are actually expecting to have this justice in your life. Justice is also a Libra energy. So you could be expecting some of this karmic change in your life. You could have a Libra person in your space. But definitely, oh, you've got 3 King of Swords coming up there. Look at that. But definitely you could be really looking at balancing yourself and creating this financial balance within your life. It seems to be the norm. That is what, Aquarius, you're looking for. You're looking for financial balance in your life right now. You're looking for almost as though it's like you feel like it's your time. It's your time for things to come right in your life. Some of you, though, even though you may be thinking about things or in your resting phase, you are ready for battle. You are ready to take up your sword, and you are ready to go to war almost. There could be, some of you could have had a love situation where there is this love triangle, and also could be a case of you learning more about yourself, or you could be in a love situation with a Libra person where there is more than one person interested in this Libra person. But we see you also moving away. You're wanting to move away from situations that are causing you chaos and drama, and wanting to move to this comfort of this financial prosperity. You're looking at having this generational happiness. You're looking at having peace within your home life, peace within, and this prosperity, and bringing that to yourself, to your comfort. We see you moving towards that. We see you getting involved in a partnership that could be very fortuitous for you, Aquarius, and a partnership that's going to give you the financial reward that you need. We see also that even though there's been this betrayal, some of you could be betrayed with this King of Swords energy. We're looking there at a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy. You could have had this betrayal, and this is what has caused you to be very concerned. There's been this betrayal, but this Tower moment, I mean, let's look at it. This Tower moment that you're having, Aquarius, it could also be you just learning a lot about yourself. For me, I always find that with the 3 of Swords, it's not necessarily that we worry about other people. Sometimes we hurt ourselves. We hurt ourselves with the things that we think about ourselves and the way situations are. So heal from a situation where the outcome was a bit harsh, where you may have been a bit harsh in the way you responded. So heal yourself from that. And also take this Tower moment. I feel, you know what, you never learn more about yourself unless you're going through this Tower moment. And you need to realize that you have the strength. Even though there was some betrayal, and it could have been with this King of Swords energy, you are also you are also the King of Swords, whether you're male or female. This is a masculine energy, and you Aquarius have the strength to rise up above anything that has happened. We see that some of you could have had a conflict situation that has left you feeling very left out. Some of you could be feeling maybe love has not been very kind to you, and so you haven't focused on that. So we see you feeling left out, but there is good fortune coming your way. This is prosperity. We see some of you starting new ventures, and also financial abundance coming towards you. There's this financial prosperity that's coming towards you. We see that some of you could be in a love situation with an Aquarius energy, or a fellow Aquarian, or Libra, Gemini energy. But generally, you know, it could be a part of your personality as well, the strong energy. But there's this family bonds, this creative bonds, this wanting to be part of a family, wanting to expand and to grow and to have this love flow. So you've got 3 aces that have come up here, and it's about you. It's love, it's financial wealth, and it's ideas that are coming towards you. Your cup is overflowing. You're going through a phase of really defining yourself, Aquarius. This is what I'm seeing. You are defining yourself and about who you are and what you are. And a lot of you are focusing on business because you have got the Ace of Pentacles twice in this reading. We see that some of you could be definitely dealing with the Pisces energy, Aquarius. It could be with regards to business. It could also be that some of you are having ideas and dreams about how you want to see the future. So we see there's a lot of growth and potential coming through to you. Some of you could be getting involved with the Pisces, which is going to bring you a lot more good fortune, or somebody who has Pisces in their chart. So be mindful of that as well, Aquarius. There's a lot of good that is coming towards you. Some of you could be looking at a relationship from the past, wanting to connect from the past. It's just an idea. Some of you must also be mindful if I see in the spread, there could definitely be additions to the family. People could be looking at adding to the family. Definitely some of that happening here. That's coming through here. But we see that you need to be mindful of this. Like I said, definitely some of you are involved with a fellow air sign. That is coming through. So there's this deeper commitment in the relationship and wanting to make this deeper commitment. Remember, as you're moving forward and taking these steps to something new for yourself, there's a lot of joy. There's a lot of happiness that you are facing. Things are looking promising for you. The new opportunities are really wonderful. There's, it's just wonderful. You're going through this wonderful phase. And you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is such a beautiful card. It says that you are feeling, even though it is a female person on this card, tarot is not about male or female. It's about masculine or feminine energy. We see you feeling very much in your power, Aquarius. Feeling like as though, you got this. You're feeling accomplished, and you're moving towards that. You're taking steps into this unknown part of life, into this unknown sphere. And as you take the steps, you're taking these steps with faith, and you are bringing this prosperity towards yourself. Confidence is very important. Let me draw some cards from Sacred Traveler and see what is the message here for you, Aquarius. If you guys have liked this reading, if it's resonated with you at all, please remember to subscribe to my channel and to share this channel with your friends and family. Okay, Sacred Traveler, what do we have here? Last card. Oh, surrendering to the journey. First card. Surrendering to the journey. So you are looking towards a bigger picture, and you are on your way. So navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. So this is really, you are forward thinking. You are always a forward thinker, Aquarius. You never just settle for the here and now. Aquarians are known to be, people that think out the box. You're not like thinkers like other signs. You think most differently. Most of you think very differently. Some of your ways of thinking could be scary to other people because of how open you are and answering the call. The time is now. So this says to me, let's look at these beautiful cards that are here. You need to Release the desire to always be in control, to always know what the outcome is going to be. And you need to surrender to that. Surrender to the fact that you know that you have a journey and there is somewhere that you need to be. And all you have right now, you most probably don't have a map. You just know that you need to follow the stars, navigating by the star. Follow your bliss. Follow what makes your heart happy, what makes you sing, what connects with your spirit. And therefore, that's why I said it was important for you to find this peace within yourself spiritually. Maybe take up some meditation or some form of peace so that you can find your path and carry on with your path. Some of you may be finding yourself in a situation where you do need to change the direction that you are going to, and you need to just surrender as you continue to move forward. Answering the call, the time is now. You have a lot to offer, Aquarius. You have a lot to offer so many people, and you can't stay shut behind closed doors. The door is open. You know what? You need to take this adventure and you need to keep moving forward. Holding yourself back and not allowing this to happen for you is not doing anybody any good. You have got so much of talent and so much of ability that can help so many people. So you do need to move forward, Aquarius, and you need to let your light shine. So I'm going to now draw a card from the Starseed Oracle and see what is the message here for you, Aquarius. Starseed Oracle. This is your empowerment message with the Starseed Oracle. Let's see, what do we have now for Aquarius? Aquarius, the great severing. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Some of you should check what your Mars sign is as well. You know, Aquarius, it's very easy to get caught up in anger and conflict and drama and get caught up in all kinds of issues that are not serving you in your best interest. So you need to be very mindful of that. This is really about you. You need to be mindful of not feeling confrontational. And it's very easy for you to want to get into a fight. But you also need to realize that you cannot allow fear to dictate and fear to rule you. Because there could be things going on beneath the surface that you are not aware of. And the only way to transmute this is to let love flow in. You know, sometimes, you know, you allow your anger and to dictate, and it creates a lot of conflict. So you do need to become softer. You do need to let love flow. Some of you could be dealing with, and you did have daughter romance in reverse. You did have your first chakra, Archangel Michael, in reverse, and did have daughter spirit in reverse. So you need to see that some of you could be going through some very difficult emotional issues right now, situations. You could be dealing with very difficult wounds and conflicts and fears that's causing you a lot of pain and anxiety. You need to also find your way back to love. You need to find your way back to love. Some of you just need to do that. Some of you could be very hurt at the moment, and you're closing yourself and closing your heart to love, to some, you know, sometimes, you know, painful experiences can cause you to suffer and to be in agony. You know, that is a part of life, and you need to soften your heart, and you need to find your way back to love. You know, don't give in to fear and anxiety and paranoia. And it's very normal to want to go into your safe place and hide away from life, to stay in your cave and say, oh no, I'm not safer. I'm safer here. I'm better off here. I don't need to get involved with anybody. Somehow you need to face who has hurt you. You need to face what has hurt you, and you need to find your way to forgive them and to move on, because you need to think about yourself as well. Find the innocence that is in your heart, the innocence of the little child that is within you, and allow that to just rule. You know, allow the child within you to come forward, Aquarius. So Aquarius, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. Until next time, please take care and goodbye.